Okay, very soon I'm going to be sharing my screen. Just need to make sure that I'm in the right folder for grade 11. Oh yes, this is it. Grade 11. Okay, only 10 seconds, pages maybe for that. Okay, then it's fine, Ethan. I did what I wanted to do. So I am now going to be sharing my screen. I see Lady has joined. Lady, how is it going that side? Are you okay, honorable member?
Yes, sir.
I believe my screen is sharing. Goodest. Okay, then it's fine. So, honorable members, I'm just not so sure if you guys can remember that on our previous lesson, it should actually be on our previous lesson where I think I've taken you through different types of triangles, where I said we've got what we call a right-angled triangle that you can see by having that, where I said all that has to do with this type of a triangle, you will need to use the trigonometric ratios being sine, cos, tan. It doesn't end there. We also use theorem of Pythagoras, having that formula. So now, in a situation where you are not dealing with right angle triangle, you will therefore use different formulas. So remember, triangle number one, it is one where you might find that, okay, there is a triangle, all these sides are equal. It has a certain name. And then you can also have this type of a triangle where maybe, let's say, what's happening there? Did not want to draw that. Okay, let's say that, where maybe that side is equal to that, but that other one is longer. And then I think the third one, that's where you've got a triangle where none of the sides are equal. So when it comes to this type of a triangle, that's where you use the rules. Being, we have the sine rule. We also have the cosine rule. And lastly, we have the area rule. That's if they want you to calculate an area. So all that you've been learning in grade 10, it is this type of a triangle where you had to use that or that or that, and in some instances that. So these ones of the sine rule and the cosine rule together with the area rule, it's a new information that you're going to be learning in grade 11. Maybe before I go far, let me just check if all of you guys are still with me up to this point. Okay, we've got other honorable members who have joined. Ethan, Lady, O'Neill, or Phyllis. Wait, guys, are we still together up to this point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then it is fine. So let's now talk about the formula. If you've got a formula sheet, it's fine, you can check on your side, but the formula for the sine rule, the formula says sine of an angle, when you divide it by A, it should be equals to sine of another angle over B. We can still say this is equals to sine of an angle when you divide it by C. We have ABC. Why ABC? Simply because a triangle has three sides. So that would be side A, side B, side C. Doesn't matter if you regard this as side A, this as B, that is C. Or this is A, that is B, that is C. Doesn't really matter that much. You just need to know that you've got those three sides, namely side A, B, and C. Most importantly, honorable members, this formula, it is still correct even if you rewrite it in this way to say A over sine of an angle over, equals B sine of an angle equals C over sine of an angle. It is still correct. You can use that one or that one. It will all depend on what you are looking for. If it is the angle that you are looking for, then you use that. If it is the side that you are looking for, then you use that side. You will realize that the numerator, it is the one that reminds you of what you are calculating. For example, if you're calculating the angle, it should make sure that sine angle is numerator. If you're looking for a side, that becomes your numerator, just so that you can easily cross multiply and say this goes there, then you just do the arc sine of that. That's how you get an angle easily. And then if it is the side, easily you just cross multiply, then you have B sine of that angle over that, and then already you go to your A value. Otherwise, even if you use this one to calculate the side, it is still fine. It's just that it's going to be a long try. So those are some of the shortcuts that you will discover as time goes on. Maybe let me just make use of this opportunity to do some more examples related to the sine rule. But before I do that, let me quickly check. Guys, any questions from your side based on what I've explained up to this point, or are we still together?
Understood, sir.
Is it everyone who understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then it's fine. So, let's say we have a triangle, something of that nature, and they regard this as point A, let's say that being B, this being C. Maybe let's say we've got angle theta there, maybe let's say alpha there, and then let's say beta there. So the correct way of formulating or interpreting this, honorable members, is to be aware that you've got an angle and the opposite side. This angle is for angle A, therefore the opposite side, it is small letter A. This angle is for angle B, therefore the opposite side, it is small letter B. Then this angle beta, it is angle for C, therefore that side opposite that is your angle small letter C. So how that formula works for the sine rule, it therefore means if you say sine of angle A. What is angle A? Angle A is theta. Therefore, that means if the angle there that you're going to substitute is theta, then you must say over the opposite side, which is that A, the side which is opposite that angle. If you're going to say this is equals to sine of angle C, what is angle C? It is beta. It therefore means you will have to divide by the side opposite that angle. Then you can still say this is equals to sine of angle B, which is alpha. Therefore, it must be over that. Otherwise, it means you're still allowed to say that side over its opposite angle, and then that side over sine of its opposite angle. This should be equals to sine of that over its opposite side. What did I do? No, not that, but a side over sine of its opposite angle, which is what? There it must be beta, and then no, for C is beta, for B is alpha, yes. So now let's do an example where we've got some values. So maybe something of that nature where we can say A, B, C. They can say this angle, let's say, is 30 degrees. This side, maybe let's say it is 5. Then what they can say is to say, maybe this side is 6. So when a question comes, they can say, find side AB. So it's more like we're trying to complete that triangle. Find side, not AB, but AC. If they don't say side AC, they can say maybe angle A. If not angle A, they can say angle B. If not angle B, what else can you calculate? It looks like it's only those that you can calculate. So that means for you to use the sine rule, you just need only 3 things about that triangle. That's it. So maybe you guys tell me, what do you guys want me to calculate? You want me to calculate the side, or maybe angle B or angle A? What do you guys want me to calculate?
Angle B, so.
Angle B, okay. So because it is the angle that I need to calculate, I will therefore do my formula like this to say sine of that angle B over, I don't have that. Then there's a problem. Okay, what I know is that this should be equals to sine of angle C over that small letter b, which should be equals to sine of angle A over small a. It looks like I will need to firstly find something before I can get to angle B. Why? Because this formula, it says I must have that angle and use its opposite side. And then if I have this side, I am forced to therefore find that angle. Then after getting that angle, it will be easy for me to know what that angle is, because I will say the sine of 80 degrees. But in an exam, honorable member, they usually wouldn't say calculate angle B, but they are going to say calculate angle A. And then maybe the next question say calculate angle B. Or that's when they can say side AC. But since you said angle B, then let me do that long process, which is worth about 4 or 5 marks. So, because it's angle A that I'm looking for, I will therefore say sine of angle A over A should be equals to sine of angle C over C. This formula doesn't mean you have to write it 3 times. Choose this first two, or you can choose those, or that and that. It just depends on what information you have. So I will easily say sine of angle A over the side is 6. This should be equals to sine of 30 degrees that you divided by the opposite sign, which is that. So that means I will have that, then I will cross multiply, meaning 6 will multiply that sine of 30 degrees that is being divided by 5. Then you just punch all of that on your calculator, and then you will see second function of that answer, which is that. And that's how you will find your angle A. Can someone let me know what is that angle B in that triangle ABC should therefore be equals to 180 degrees minus 30 degrees minus that angle A. Because you remember what I said, sum of angles, that means angle B and plus it with angle C, it must be equals to 180 degrees. So that's why I'm having 180 minus angle C, and I'm going to minus angle A. That's how I will know what angle B is. So guys, what is angle A when you punch it on your calculator? What? Guys, are you still there?
Yes, sir.
Is it difficult, or are you still calculating?
36,867 degrees.
What did you say it's on?
36.87 degrees.
Okay, so that means I will. Then what is angle B?
113,13.
113,30 degrees. So that's how you would calculate that angle B. Did that make sense to everyone, honorable members and members who are honorable?
Yes, sir.
I'm only getting a response from Serene. Not sure if other honorable members, Vella, Lady Erfile, guys, are you okay with that example? Does it make sense to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Maybe let me give you guys an example to do. Then from there, we will move on accordingly. And let's see. Okay, you've got that. This is A, this is B, this is C. And maybe this angle is 80 degrees. Maybe this is 3 meters. Maybe that is 2 meters. And then question number 1 says, find wait, let me see. Okay. If that one is let's make it 40 degrees. And then, okay, so that means you will need to say, okay. Find AC. And let me do this. Let me do this. Okay. Yes, I think this will be a very nice question. And then the next thing that you need to find is BC. Yes. Guys, can you see the question? Can you guys see the question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then it's fine. So you can just work on it as soon as you got all the answers. Maybe okay, I will give you time. I will give you enough time. I won't rush you. Let's say now, I'm curious as to how much time you guys need. Should I give you guys 13 minutes? Maybe we can give you 13 minutes because I need all of you guys to work on it until the end. So it hits that 13 minutes, then I will need your answer. So you just work on it. You don't comment in the comment section. If necessary, you can just unmute yourself and then say, Ethan, I'm done. Just so that I'm aware how long it took you to complete it. Then next time I will know whether to add more time or to reduce it, because you need to be as fast as possible, but at the same time, not making any mistakes. So let me not say much, but 13 minutes is exactly what you have got. Okay. Let's see. Ethan, are you done or are you still working on it?
Done, sir.
Done. Lavella, what about on your side? Lavella? No response. And lady, what about on your side, honorable member?
Still working on it, sir.
No response. Still working on it. Oneile?
I'm almost done, sir.
Almost done. Serene?
Done, sir.
Done. Okay. Then it's fine. I will give those some extra time, but while I'm giving them extra time, those who are done, Serene and the other one, can you guys in the meantime send me a photo? I want to see how you've written it. I want to evaluate what you've done to verify that your way of answering is correct, and also to make sure and do a quality control. Can just take a photo, send it to me. I will check it while I'm giving these other guys an opportunity to finish up. Then as soon as you guys are done, you will also need to just send through your answers. Okay, let's see what this one is done. Okay, you have okay, you see, sin 40 equals to over sin 16 is equals 1, then is fine. I did not solve the questions. Looks like you solved the question. You started with BC, and then AC over sin 80 equals 2 over that. Okay, this looks convincing. It's only that you solved the questions. Let's see what is done. B over sin B over AC, yes. And sin C over that, yes. And then sin that, yes. 2.27. So it's fine. You will just see as we do the corrections. AC being that 0.0 that. Okay, then it's fine. I will need to do corrections. Okay, there's another one who just submitted. That, yes, that, and then that. Okay, then it's fine. Looks convincing. Okay. What is going on there? Okay. It's fine. Okay. Honorable members or members who are honorable, this is how you work it out. So if you want to know how to approach it, you have this angle, you will need that opposite side being AC. That's what you're calculating. So you will therefore need this angle just so that you can use that given side. So for you to know that angle, that's when you will say 180 degrees, you minus that 80, you minus the 40, and the, is it 60 degrees that you remain with? That and that, I think it's 60 degrees. Okay, so that means this will be 60 degrees. Then you can easily now, because it is the side that you are looking for, then start writing AC. Do not write sign of angle. Start by writing AC because that's what you're looking for. So that you will say sine AC, you know the formula. I'll just substitute equals that. Then I will say that side AB, it is equals to sine of angle 60. That side AB, we know most is given to us as 2. Then you have 2. Then it's easy because now you just say AC is equals 2. It's going to be 2 sine of that 80 degrees over sine of that 60 degrees. Then that's how you easily get your answer for that one. What is the answer there? For someone who has done it that way, what is the answer there? Guys, what is the answer there? Get my calculator.
2.27.
2.27 meter. Okay. So that means we've got 2.27 meter. Okay. Then when it comes to a BC, again, you can still say BC obviously over sine of opposite angle, because you have that and then there's BC. Then you can equate this to the information that is already there, not what you calculated. You can therefore use your AB and say AB divided by sine of that opposite angle, which is 60. So that means your BC will be equals to, what is your AB? Is 2, then it will be 2 sine of 40 degrees divided by sine of 60 degrees, which will be equals to. So whatever that you are looking for, make sure that it is the numerator. If it's the angle that you are looking for, make sure it is the numerator. So what is the value of BC, which is equals to 2 sine 40 degrees over sine 60 degrees? What is that BC?
One comma 48.
1,48 meters. And then that is the end of it. So does it make sense, honorable members, in terms of how you need to work it out?
Yes, sir.
But does it make sense to everyone? Is it everyone who understands how you are supposed to work it out?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 100%. Then it's fine, honorable members. For today, we will just leave it there. So that means on our next lesson, we are therefore going to learn more about the cosine rule. And then once we are done with the cosine rule, we will also have a look at the area rule. Then we will know that, okay, we have covered all that you need to know with regards to this topic, which you'll also find in grade 12. And then afterwards, we will look at exam questions and make sure that we master this topic. You will see how questions can be in an exam. Not that they are tricky, you just need to know what you are given and then how to structure your formula, and then be able to use your mathematical knowledge in order to work it out. So guys, I do thank you very much for joining. For today, we will just leave it there. And from my side, I will say until we meet again.